Hello people. Okay, I wanted to show you something. Fan blasting out the poison that they're pumping in here. Just a minute ago they sprayed loads of hydrochloride. You know, I'm pumping out as fast as I can, but wonder where it's coming from, people. Yeah? Wonder where it's coming from. There's 101 places out there now they could spray them on, you know. But anyway, well, I wanted to make this video and I have to turn this fan off. Okay, now I told you that I have been studying, I don't know if you can see that, but I have been studying Feng Shui, ley lines, and there are these things called needles, okay? They're like, so basically what you do, say if you got like, if you see here, if you had an alleyway coming down directly to this window, and there was a post at the end of that alleyway, what it does is it directs too much energy at you, and it causes overflow, and it causes negativity, and they're called needles. That's what they're called in Feng Shui, and it can be Nelson's column, it can be anything, but if they're not placed in the right place, what they do is they break energy, okay? They break up the energy field, they mess around with ley lines, do all sorts of negative things, right? Okay, now, the part of Bristol I'm in at the moment, that's the galleries. You've got Primark over there. You can see where I am, and the old fire station. Now, over there, when they used to build a church, okay, they used to build them on ley lines, okay? Positive energy ley lines. It makes sense, doesn't it? And, the main charkers of the country that join together, Glastonbury, Bristol, London, Warminster, Stonehenge, they're all connected. These Meridian lines, they're called, and they're all over the world and they're connected all together. Now, you can see the church. See the church? That's the church in Bristol, right? And I think one of the main churches just over about there was bombed, but that's where they built the church. Now, can you see what I can see? How many negative needles can you see around that church? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, that's 5 cranes, right, around this church, blocking the positive, life-giving force, energy of ley lines that we should have. I'm telling you, people, they have been busy. Now, I've noticed at Stonehenge, I went to Stonehenge about 3 years ago now, and I've noticed, and you can't even see it on Google, right, but in a farm, in a field right next to Stonehenge, it's only about 1.5 miles, 2 miles away, they have put this massive, no word of a lie, it's as tall as this building, taller, massive needle, okay, right, and they've made out that it's a seed silo, and it sticks out like a sore thumb right in the middle of one of the most valuable British heritage world sites in the world. Now, why would they do that, people? It's blocking the energy, right? From the church there, that should flow down here and into the mainstream, and that should flow all around here and then spread out. Now, all over the world, all over this country, all over continents, they've been busy blocking these energy sites. Now, why would they do that? At Stonehenge, not only have they put that massive negative needle there, but they've also, at the bottom of this place, it's called the Way, is you walk up to the Stonehenge, and that's where all the energy goes, and we get the solstice. So it's just doing it all the time, but the solstice is like the most positive time of the year, and that's the most energy we get. So, short breath, because I'm suffering a bit from that poison, but keep going. Now, at the bottom of that place, where the Way is, they've made a so-called museum. And everything about this museum is about pushing this energy back into the sky and dissipating it. The roof is waved. It's got a wave on it. The energy goes down there and it pushes it back in the sky. Around the edge, they've got this computer ticker tape copper cut out thing. And all around the edges, they've got these strings, like a freaking grater. So it creates all the energy, and I think they might even be using it and diverting it for their own purposes. But this is the thing, people, right? When I imagine that negative needle being destroyed at Stonehenge, I get a buzz of energy. Something happens. And I know we're all connected there. Okay? I know you don't think it's much, but if you think about all of these energy sites being blocked and redirected and made negative, you know, coincide that with spraying the sky with aluminum oxide, sulfuric acid, how depressed are we going to get? They've been busy, people. Anyway, I just wanted to get this one, you know. Just see the Primark building? Primark, alright. If you can see it right at the end. See if I can focus in a bit. See there, right at the end? It's just like a platform, isn't it? For a boat or people to step onto, isn't it? Eh? Anyway, that's from another video that I've been doing about for later. Anyway, I just wanted you to